What in tarnation is that box about? Hi guys! Right now the box is empty. Stay tuned and at the end I'll tell you what the box is all about. Today is my 60th birthday and I am no longer an undocumented senior. If you've not heard that story, I'll tell it to you. For the past 13-14 years, I have been going to the Senior Center in Mill Hall, Pennsylvania. And I have partaken in exercise classes, dining with diabetes classes, any kind of classes they have. I've arranged where we paint the silk scarves with markers and alcohol. We've done that. I've helped arrange parties that we've had. Yeah, it's been fun. We've made decorations and items, gifts for those parties, like Valentine's Day. I have been a member of the Quilters on Friday mornings for many years. But, as you know, last year, when they did the stepping out trips with the senior centers, I was not eligible to ride on the bus. And it's because I was under 60 years old. So, while I've been there, I cannot be counted as one of the persons attending those classes, those kind of things for the senior center roster. Which I find rather funny because any of you that have worked for a business or worked anywhere, you know that you need to have an accounting of everyone who's in the building for reasons of workman's comp. So I am no longer an undocumented senior. Now I get to be written up as I'm part of the group. So, that's that story. But yeah, today I am 60 years old. I am going to show you a few things that I have managed to get accomplished. One of those being the Jada in Stitches, the first part of the blanket. And of course that has been done left-handed because my right is sort of out of commission, and I'll explain that sort of. You know, I injured it. Well, I thought I injured it, but it's a matter of a trapped ulnar nerve. There are exercises that can be done to help that, and I only had to go for one physical therapy session, although we did go ahead and do two. One for a follow-up to see if there were any other questions I had. Several of those exercises, a lot of them can be done for just regular crocheters, knitters. A lot of those are just regular stretches, you know, palm this way, palm this way. It involves a massage over the area, and then there are a couple of exercises where I actually have to turn my arm and place the palm against the wall, shoulder, and walk up and walk down. And let me tell you, after those exercises, the arm is in a lot of pain, a lot of burning. So I did get a shot, and they put a shot directly into the nerve. They did tell me it might take a week to work, but most people generally have good results within 24 to 48 hours. I have not. And yes, they got it directly into the nerve, which that in itself is very uncomfortable. But this is going to be a process that is probably going to take 3 to 6 months to heal, to get it to where it's back in fighting shape. So I have been told I can crochet for about 30 minutes a day with that hand. So I make a baby hat with that hand because it takes me about 20 minutes to make a baby hat. So I do a baby hat with that hand, and then I go back to my left hand. And I did want to say I've had a lot of compliments, a lot of comments about that. And I'm going to say this. There isn't anything that when we put our mind to it that we can't accomplish. When I first started crocheting, when we all first started crocheting, regardless of which hand you crochet with, it was loosey-goosey or very tight, was uncomfortable, felt unnatural. There were a lot of mistakes made. I had that when I started crocheting with my right hand. I'm having that crocheting with my left hand. I am getting a little faster. Now it takes me about an hour and a half to make a hat. Maybe a little less, but it's getting there. It's going to take a while, and I know it is. I have ways, I've loom knit. When I had frozen shoulder, I couldn't knit, I couldn't crochet because it irritated her a lot. So I did a lot of loom knitting. So I've just got those looms out. I do a loom knit project maybe once every couple of months. Now I've got things on the loom and several looms. So it's just a matter of getting back into it and doing something else, something different for a little bit. So yeah, and I figure, it doesn't matter, even if this hand gets totally healed, I'll probably continue to crochet with this left hand as well. It's kind of interesting, kind of neat to see the difference. But I will tell you, I have not been able to accomplish Tunisian crochet yet. I tried and I keep missing, snagging, pulling, but I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. Those of you that watch Billy of the Crafty Floridian know that she has a great nephew that goes to a school in North Carolina, and they were affected greatly by the flooding. So she has put a call out for hats for kids ages, I want to say 3 to 6. Not positive. Basically kindergartners to first grade. So quite a few of us have started crocheting knitting hats, and that is what I have here today. I have a crocheted hat, another crocheted hat, another one, a loom knit. I was having fun mixing the crazy color. This is pretty in pink with black, so that was a lot of fun. And then I decided to try a half double crochet hat, and I was surprised by the difference in size. It does measure, fine to the measurements that were needed. And then of course another one that was done half double. Having fun with that. Got another one on the needles, and I have 3 upstairs drying. 3 or 2? I have another hat. This one was knit. This is pretty in pink. So, I have two more upstairs that are drying. I'll post pictures of those maybe tomorrow, next day, something like that. But that's it for what I have, done so far. I do have a hat that is on a hat loom across the room from me, but I'm not going to get it. Forgot to grab it. Did have a couple of acquisitions. Alright, let's go. Sorry about that. This one is one that I had had in my wish list for quite some time, and my husband purchased it for me. And if you know anything about it, you'll know that it is a anti-aesthetics. It is no longer in print, so you have to find a used one, or a couple of places have a stack of new ones that they're selling. But they're running about I want to say about $28, so that was a quite expensive little thing, but husband did purchase it for me, and I think originally this was like $15, so I think it's outrageous some of the prices they charge for books like that, but what are you going to do? Anything you can do about it. I have a bunch of scraps, and I've decided to start this one. Because I want to get the stash down, and this one is called Onward Upward Scrap Afghan, and it's basically a stash down project, and it is through Crochet 365 Knit 2 as in TOO.com, so you can go and find that one there. I have also, I drew up a pattern that I wanted to make for the locale. I just haven't started it yet. That one I'm planning on starting, and it's going to use up stash. I'm trying to use up stash this year, so that's going to be a real interesting thing. So that's it for today, with the exception of what the box is about. I noticed the other day that I have surpassed 500 subscribers. So in honor of my birthday and the plus 500 subscribers, I am having a giveaway. But it is going to be a mystery giveaway. That box right now is empty. I am adding yarns and a bag to it, but I'm not going to show you what you're going to get until I do the drawing for the winner. And at that time, I will put in the video that shows you what all went into the box. I hope you'll enjoy this little mystery box. Told my husband that I wanted to keep it to my subscribers, and unfortunately it's going to have to stay in the U.S. This month funds are a little tight for us because of some, not only the medical issue and cost for physical therapy, but we had some issues with our car that we had to have taken care of, and it has put us behind in our budget, and we don't like to pull from savings, so we're just going to cut things, and part of that is this month I just cannot afford to send to someone in Australia, New Zealand, Canada. Sorry, it's just too expensive. This time it's not in the budget. So this will have to stay here. And the rules for this are you need to like this video, make a comment below on what you hope will be in the box. And then that way you will get to see at the very end, when we do the drawing for the winner, what was actually in the box. The only other thing is, this is going to run through Monday, President's Day, February the 12th, and then I will do the drawing on no, not Monday, the 11th. I guess the 11th is President's Day. It'll go through Monday, the 11th, and then I will do the drawing on the 12th, which will be next Tuesday. So, there you have it. I hope you will like, subscribe, join the Facebook group that we have. Do have Ravelry group. Of course, I've not been active on the Ravelry group. I need to get a little better about that, but you know, when you're running here, there, and everywhere, you tend to forget to do those things. Check in. So, okay, I'll see you again next week. So if you want to enter into the contest for the mystery box, remember you have to like, leave a comment on what you hope is in the box, and you must be a legal resident of the U.S. And yeah, see you next week.